We're not working at all. I don't know. Do we keep going? I think we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. The time is 15:27, which is like, it's nearly 3:30. And also, not only that, it's Friday. It is Friday. And it is the 12th. Oh, 2020. Today, on the Vegan Steven podcast, I'm going to be opening up the email here at veganstevenpodcast@gmail.com, where you can email in your Agony Aunt questions for the Vegan Steven and to answer. Okay, here we go. What's the first question? What? On the first question here, what? How can I help save the world or whatever? Alright, here we go. Shh. Get your seatbelts on. Otherwise, my insurance doesn't cover you unless. Vegan Steven podcast is part of the podcast. Vegan Steven's fictional character. All characters and events in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and due to its content, it should not be viewed by anyone. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Dear Vegan Steven, big fan of the show and all that. This is Myrene or something. Will playing with my breasts make them bigger? Shit. My boyfriend insists it will. He's 22 and I'm 19. Oh dear. He spends. This is strictly over 21s as of now. I'm not sure where this is going, and it's live. So oh dear. He spends his evenings fondling my, her chest to see if his theory works. I don't think there's any truth in it, and I really wouldn't mind them having a rest. Fuck. Well, Jesus, I'm more hard. I don't know what to say. Sorry, I can't help you. Next one. Fucking hell. Alright. Jeez, off to a rocky start. Dear Vegan Steven, long time listener, first time writer. My mum's dog attacked our postman. I don't know where she's going with this one. My mum's dog attacked our postman. Alright. Vegan Steven podcast at Gmail. Send in your Agony Aunts. My mum's dog attacked our postman. Alright, here we go. I tried to help him out. I tried to help him, then one thing led to another, and now I think I'm pregnant. Holy Jesus. Well, I'd say you are pregnant. So, best of luck to you. Next one. Vegan Steven, not really into the show, but thought I'd give this a chance anyway, that it's cheaper going to therapy. Alright, he has a point. Let's find out. He says, my fiancée is pregnant and I've been sleeping with her sister. So his fiancée is pregnant, but he's been sleeping with her sister. She's also pregnant. Oh, okay. I'm not ready for kids. Fucking hell. He's not ready for kids. Should I ditch them both? Fucking hell. Talk about pissing on your chips, like. Shit. And finally, vegan Steven. I've tried witch doctors. I've tried other doctors. You know, my last talk. Right, yada 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 yada. John. Okay, here we go. So here's what John has to say. I have always woken up before my wife. Okay, John. Here we go. And a few months ago, I got up and made her a cup of tea. So a few months. So John's been waking up in the morning for the last few months, and he got up and made her a cup of tea. Alright, grand. Now she expects this as a matter of course, taking it for granted that I will take her a cup in bed. Fuck. You can't be having that, lad. Put the foot down, John. Put the foot down. You don't want some wine just strolling in here expecting free cups of tea. Tea isn't expensive. The price of tea is going up, and it's not going to stop going up. So now if you're thinking about double washing the tea bags, that's a different thing. Getting 2 uses. Fucking hell. My God. And we have here here we have Ronnie. Ronnie says, Dear Vegan Steven, I bought your t-shirt and it looks well. Grand. Also, P.S. My boyfriend, so Ronnie is a boyfriend. Ronnie, my boyfriend and I have a good relationship. So they have a good relationship. Alright, grand. And I have a good relationship. But there are times when he does a Darth Vader mask and refuses to answer to anything other than Darth Kickass. Darth Kickass? Oh man, it sounded so good until now. What should I do? Jesus. What would you do? Just go along with it. We have Jenny. Jenny writes in and she says, married to my husband 16 years, love him loads. Please help. This is your last fucking hope and stuff like that. I've walked twice now, says Jenny. Jenny seems like a lovely. She has a picture of herself there. She's looking well. Maybe that's not her in the picture. Or at least that picture might be 10 years old. Who knows? Let's find out. Twice I've walked in on my husband masturbating in the bathroom. What should I do? Has she heard a knocking, like? She must live in one of those, you know, those awkward ass houses where they don't have a lock on the door. Join her at a house party. There's one door. The communal bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Who lives like this? Fuck. finally, dear Vegan Steven, long time listener, first time fan, please, no matter what, do not read this out on the podcast. Oh shit. Well, it's too late now, we better just keep on going. Sorry about that. I'll change your name to Betty. Okay. So I gave you a fake name, Betty, so sorry about that. Here we go, we're going to keep going. My flatmate keeps borrowing my watches without asking. Watches? Who has a collection of watches? My flatmate keeps borrowing my watches without asking. Okay. I find this was very annoying. She's really getting into the fucking details, like, especially when it's the Breitling, must be some kind of watch, which is my Get Lucky watch. Fucking hell. But I don't want to seem uptight. How can I stop him? I'm so confused. Oh god. Yeah, it's fucked. So, I guess hide a nice big dildo in where your watch normally is, or something. Something shocking. Not a dead animal, but something a bit shocking. Woo! Winston Churchill statued, boarded up for protection as Boris Johnson hits at the stamped. There's a thing where fucking. Oh, sorry. Churches, statues are being moved down. Right? That's the official term. Statues are being put on fire and all that, and we talked about it a little bit on the old last few Vegan podcast, the Churchill. Sorry. So Churchill's next anyway. They took care of Columbus. A load of stuff's getting banned and taken down because the Black Lives Matter thing. We saw some blackface stuff being taken down. And it was more like ironically blackface, like, but like anything that whatever, you gotta save yourself. A bit of protesting there, a bit of fighting going on. James Fox, here's from the comments, says, turn the world and press the reset button. Turn off the world and press the reset button, says James Fox. Logan Shepherd says, may as well have put down arrows pointing to it. Oh, okay. So, what they've actually done is they've got the statue, and it was covered in graffiti. Winston Churchill, right? covered. They said, "Oh, he's a racist," and all this stuff. They got a big box and just put it around him. I think it's a metal box or something by the look of it. And it has a protective covering in Westminster. Alright, there you are. It was vandalised with the words, "was a racist," while maybe Cleopatra, which has also now been protested with hoarding as a target. I don't know what's going on. But it's a bit of it's in relation to the George Floyd thing. It's a ripple effect or something. BBC News PM. Past comments about black people deeply offensive. Oh my word. Fears of second coronavirus outbreak hit global shares. Next one. This is BBC News. Coronavirus depraved areas hit twice as hard. And how can I comment on a news story somebody wants to know? Alright, possibly. Yeah, okay. Lovely stuff. Today on Russia Today, optimism fades into dark nightmare. Psycho Yang says 2 years after Trump-Kin summit. So there's a lad there, a little bit worried about those things going on. Fantasy racism. Magic the Gathering bans controversial playing cards. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's fine. The ongoing international purge of things that might be potentially considered racist has now reached Magic the Gathering. Yay. The world's biggest fantasy trading card game, the markers just banned 7 of the playing cards. 7's not too bad. As far as I know, they're constantly changing and stuff. And bum, bum, bum. Hollywood actors blasted for performance nonsense after committing to take responsibility for racism in cringy video. Regret to inform you that celebs are at it again. Okay. An impressive lineup of Hollywood celebrities has band together to take responsibility for racism in a video that many on social media were quickly to ridicule. What? People ridiculing things on the internet for over the top cringeworthy virtue signaling. SINNALLING. Signaling. Virtue signaling. Alright. Alright, whatever you're into. Swiss retailer pulls Moor head chocolate from the shelves after racism controversy. There's now a racist chocolate bar. And it needs to be stopped. Alright. So Switzerland, biggest supermarket chain and employer, has become embroiled with an online racism debate after removing the beloved, if controversial, Mulcarenet Puff Moore's Head candies from its stores. Maybe it is a racist thing, I've no idea. I don't know what Careni Puff means. Maybe it means... I'm not even going to say. No police, no peace. French cops reject the government chokehold ban. Russia Today love posting like really old, half-naked articles on the side at all times. It's gas. Bum 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 bum. Car swept away, streets flooded and sewerage as Khorasan hit by flash flood. There you are. India denies visa to US government panel, says foreign entities have no authority to criticise nations' religious freedoms. Okay, Viva la Palestine! European Court of Human Rights backs BDS. Activists convicted in France. Other Paris to pay €100,000 in compensation. There you are. So there's a bit of that going on. Yeah. We're still going. Take that subscribe button. Ba 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 boo boo boo. Scooby doo boo boo boo. Okay. So we have oh god. Okay. There you go. vegansteven, long time listener, first time fan. This is from Annette. So how you getting on, Annette? Thanks for your fan mail. It says, please do not read this out in the pro shots, pretty personal and yeah. Okay. I've recently been in contact with an ex. Woo! This is the Agony Aunt listeners. I've recently been in contact with an ex, and we have hooked up on a casual long term, but now he wants to bring other couples into the bedroom. Couples of what? Couple of eggs. Alright, where is he? Into the bedroom. Alright, grand. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough. So is this some random lad? Some ex lad that she's seeing. Alright, grand. Or I don't know, Annette could be it makes me feel that I'm not good enough. I feel you, Annette. Just as I'm on my own. She's on her own. I just feel used, oh shit, for something that he wants to do. Fucking hell. He always talks about different girls. Red flag. Red flag. He's been with and how gorgeous they are and how he would never be able to keep girls like that, and it makes me feel horrendous. I guess I know what to do here and get rid, but I'm not sure if I'm overreacting. Well, Annette, the boy has to go. But then she says she'd be saying like fucking have kids with him. And you're like, fuck. Then what do you do? No respect there. No respect. Poor Annette's getting respect there. charity shops are now open in Ireland. Massive, massive, massive queues for shops, pennies and all them. And the queues seem even longer because of the old social distance 2 metre job. Here's a quote. It says, "I think we can all agree that Ivan Yates is one of the biggest wankers in Ireland." So that's a quote by some lad on Reddit Ireland. I don't know who Ivan Yates is, but anyway, here it says, Ivan Yates. And this is posted by John Collins, Collis. Alright, that's some lad on Twitter, I guess. Ivan Yates, on a state pension, all allegedly, of course. Allegedly. Ivan Yates on a state pension, 1,500 per week. Grand. Sounds good. Happy with that. From the ripe old age of 42 for 18 years already, which he protected from his creditors during bankruptcy, complains about unemployed part-time workers being paid $3.50 a week for a few months. Hashtag tonight VMTV, sent from his iPad. So John sent this from his iPad. I don't know why we need to know that, but there you are. No idea who that lad is, but some serious allegations going around about him. Not really serious at all. Who knows? Who knows? Ba 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 ba. Scooby doo ba ba ba. Boo ba boo doo boo boo. Scooby doo boo 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 boo. Shit. And over 1 million people signed a petition for the KKK to be declared a terrorist group. So, main page of Reddit.com. Right. Officer charged with killing George Floyd still eligible for pension worth more than 1 million. 1 million what though? Grains of rice. Scooby doo boo 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 boo. Bum bum ba da bum. Zoom says China asked it to censor pro-democracy activists in US, and it obeyed. There you are. Whoop 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 whoop. Mississippi woman charged with obscene communications after calling her parents racist on Facebook. Mississippi woman charged with obscene communications after calling her parents racist on Facebook. Damn. I'm so like fucking. Oof. There you are. Whoop whoop. Tickle that subscribe button. Okay. This has been the Vegan Steven podcast. Have a great take care day of yourself. Once again, it's the 12th Friday, 2020. Over and out.